I think the biggest thing is show up every day, man. And then we have to have the mindset, no matter how good we are or however we are early, that's got to be consistent throughout. So consistency will be what drives us. This group's got a lot of hype around them, ready to get to see these guys play.
The sun is shining. It is a beautiful, chilly afternoon at Foley Field in the home opener as the Dogs open up home play in 2025 with a doubleheader.
It was awesome. I really felt like I was playing for somebody else and something else greater than myself. Obviously, we're going to be playing, for the G, but it's also like we get to protect our home turf.
Man, it's amazing. I mean, just being able to be with the guys and to pitch for this team, it's another feeling that you work for all your life. And just being able to trust the process last year and just keep working and grinding, put my head down, and just being with these group of guys, it's everything.
I think definitely it's about first couple games was like, because we got a lot of new guys, right? A lot of new transfers, and just being able to like figure ourselves out and being able to like play together and kind of figure out who we are as a team. I think we're starting to develop that, get closer.
We learn we'll fight regardless. We'll learn that there's always belief in our team, whether we're down or up, and there was never a doubt that we can come back from the ballgame.
Oh, it's huge. Like there's nothing bigger than the SEC, and being able to be like a Georgia Bulldog means a lot to me, and it's a privilege and an honor. So I just every time I go out on that field, I go out with full effort.
I mean, the main thing that I would say is we have a lot of hype coming in the season, but nobody wants to be the fall American or the preseason American. We want to be the real All-Americans, and we want to dogpile in Omaha, and we really learned that this is the team that can do it.
Well, I think you got a glimpse of it on, Saturday here, our opening weekend, when you look at the crowd we brought in. Their coach said, wow, man, like, your crowd was awesome. And so you look around, and it's like everybody's right on top of you. The improvements in right field we've done. The areas up top for fans to gather and pack in. I mean, I thought Saturday's atmosphere was as good as anybody in the SEC.
Hey, great job this weekend. Keep building on it. Keep building on it. Not done yet. Hey, Dogs, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Dogs!
Like a dream come true, right? I mean, it's stuff that when you start coaching, and as you continue to learn, you dream. Maybe you're like, man, maybe one day, and now it's here. So it's been really, really awesome for me.
Oh man, it's like a blessing. Like it's amazing. Like just being able to have everything in like one spot is like unheard of. Like I can go lift, I can go to the training room, I can go in the cages, I can get, go to the lounge, play some video games.
But it's been nice, like I said, to have everything right here. It really feels like a baseball facility to where, you walk in the door and you go from our batting cages to our pitching lab, to our weight room, into our players lounge, to our training room, and it's nice to have it all right here. It's all brand new.
When you look at what we did last year to, get some things and some development opportunities for our players a little better, and then, we had 2 cages and that was it. We took 1 cage down and made a makeshift tunnel so that we could actually throw indoors. And now to get into here where you've got 2 fully functional tunnels with the technology that we have that nobody in the country has, like no Major League Baseball team has. Yeah, surreal would be an understatement.
It shows that the program's on the rise for sure with the new facilities, and it's given us an opportunity to kind of get in there 24/7, have access to all the new stuff, and just allows us to put in more work and get those extra swings in, extra lifts in, whatever that may be.
The best part is probably like the hitting cages, you know, being able to it's open 24/7. Like Wes tells us, like it's open 24/7, it's free, so you can get your work in whenever you want. So that's the best thing you can have, you know.
The thing I love about it is our players are not cramped. Like our hitters have plenty of room to spread out. Our pitchers have plenty of room to spread out. We've got 2 indoor, obviously, tunnels. We have 3 mounds outside. We've got a complete warm-up area. And then, you know, our weight room and players lounge are areas too when guys are, you know, when it's not their group time, they're right there.
Yeah, so it's nice to have all 3 of our batting cages in the same place. It's nice to have it available for our players, you know, because a lot of their improvements are made on their own and doing their extra work. So it allows them to come in and hit around their class schedule and their daily schedule.
You want them in your facility as much as possible. You want this to be their, you know, when they're not playing baseball, you want them here. Doesn't mean they're going to be here and, you know, taking swings or throwing or whatever, but the more they can get here, you know, we've got the gaming stations in there, we've got the TVs, the food area, all of that. But what it does is it starts to build that culture. They get to know each other on a different, you know, level than just out on the baseball field or at practice. You know, they're in there, they're watching TV together, they're eating lunch together, they're eating dinner together. All of those things are massive.
Yeah, I think it is, you know, team chemistry is obviously really important, as we all know. In that area, you can, you know, you have all the PlayStations, the Xboxes, you have big nice TVs in there so our guys can watch college baseball games, rewatch our game. Just another area for our guys to spend time together, so for us to continue to grow as a team.
I mean, obviously the best part for me is the pitching lab. I mean, that's so cool to be in there and to see all the different technology that I've never used before, and just being able to integrate it now and seeing how it can be used towards me and to make all these guys better.
So the first thing we looked at was, you know, we already had our new force mounds, which are, you know, obviously immediate feedback, but we wanted motion capture. That when a young man throws a pitch, we see exactly what's going on with his skeletal figure immediately.
You see all this stuff, but the technology underneath is also super cool. You got the cameras over the pitchers' heads. We got Swing Catalyst, which is telling us how much force we're producing at the plate. It's unbelievable.
All right, so we have plenty of video available options for our guys if they want to watch their swings, or if we want to work with them on their swings during practice. Also, you have our force plate technology, which is our Swing Catalyst software, which, you know, allows us to see the pressure points that the amount of pressure our guys are putting into the ground, which, you know, can help us get them to achieve their highest swing speed.
Yeah, it starts with, you know, President Moorhead and Josh Brooks. I mean, you know, it's their vision. They want to be good. They invest. You know, Josh Brooks made the commitment, hey, you know, we want to be the leaders in technology at Georgia for baseball. They've obviously made that investment for us. You can't do what we're doing without the support of your president and your athletic director. And when those 2 guys are behind you, you know, especially in this league, you have a chance to be very, very successful every year. Look, guys, listen to me. We play Wednesday. We have 4 games next weekend, and then 2 the next midweek. Tomorrow and the rest of today are massive. We have to eat, sleep, hydrate, and recover.
Coach West talks about, you know, the MLB and how that is and how that, you know, road to success looks like. And when you play 11 in 12 days, it's a lot of baseball, and you gotta mentally prepare with your team and be ready to go each game.
We just kind of use that mindset and go on from there. Just go out every day and give it what we got, and just know that the game that we're playing that day is the most important day.
Oh, wild throw! E3! Dogs win 10-9!
Oh man, all the walk-offs.
Honestly, I think just 3 walk-offs in general. It shows that, like, we're actually going to stick together and be together at the end of the game, regardless of how the start goes.
Hitting 3 walk-offs in a weekend is something you don't really see all the time, but I think that just shows the clutch gene of this team and what we can do.
I mean, you look back at that and it really, I feel like it kind of told us a little bit more about ourselves.
I saw a lot of belief, even though we were down, and maybe if we lost an inning, our preparation led us to this moment for a reason. And sometimes it's good for us to play while we're down, like we did a couple times, just so we know what it feels like. But as a team, we did a really good job just punching back.
Ryan Black, touch them all for the Georgia win.
Those moments are going to be huge here in a couple weeks when we just need to think back and remember what we can do.
Cranked out into deep right field. This ball is out of here. Back-to-back bombs for the Bulldogs.
As this one is hit high out to right, and this one is out of here. A grand slam, and the Dogs now trail 9-5. This is a 9-run inning.
The biggest message was don't panic. I think what happens when those kind of events happen, people want to panic, and obviously you can't do that. So it's about, no, this is a long game. Stay within your approach that we teach you both on the mound and at the plate, and let's just keep fighting. And if we do, we're going to put ourselves in position to win the game.
There's not a doubt in my mind we win this game. And it was just like, we're down by some runs, but like, we're not losing, We're not going to lose to this team.
We never had a shadow of a doubt that, we were going to lose that game or whatever, and we just came back, and that's just how the team has been this year, and that's a good identity to have.
We had to prove that this is our state. We're the University of Georgia, and this is our state, and we wanted to represent that well. So, as a team, we didn't panic. We just went back to the basics, just tried to put the ball in the air or on a line, and we had to make sure the pitchers also knew that we had their backs on defense, and it ended up working out to our advantage.
Yeah, this team has a lot of depth, and I think that's what's great about this team, being able to move guys in and out and put them in different spots. I think it's great for this team, and going forward, I think that'll be huge for us, just having a lot of pieces that we can move around.
Forget about it. Home run number 2 on the afternoon for Zabo.
Yeah, it was awesome. That weekend was definitely very special to me, but after the first day, I was kind of like, all right, that day is done for. Those stats don't matter anymore. My goal is to go up and do something similar. I just had to go up there, do my breath work, take a deep breath between every pitch and not think about what's going on around me. I'm just focused on that one pitch in that moment and, controlling what I can control.
He brings he's so intense and focused when he's in game mode. He just studies the game of baseball. He brings that to that's something our team, I think all teams need.
Knowing SEC plays here, how excited are you to get a taste of that?
Oh, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what the SEC is about and get in there and compete in the best conference in the nation.
Just the culture and the talent. So many people are invested in it. Every team is good. Like, it feels like you're representing your state too. It's like there's just a buzz that's different.
Hardest thing, one of the hardest, schedules to go through in college athletics, I think.
You're trying to win as many as possible, and you know that record at the end of the year, it matters no matter what day. It's Friday or it's Sunday. Each game really matters.
I'm excited for the crowds. Like, I've never been a part of SEC baseball. It'll be really cool to face SEC teams for the first time with this volume and this environment that we have.
That's when you really find out about your team. We've got a good idea right now. What we think we are. You really won't know probably for 2 to 3 weeks into this thing.
Everybody you play is going to be talented, but you've got to have that little extra bit of belief, or you've got to believe that you're better, even if the other team is just as talented as you are.
Being able to have a very positive mindset for 30 games, because there's going to be days you play really, really well and you lose. We got to get off to a good start on the mound, attack the strike zone, control the running game, field our position, all those kind of things.
I think the biggest thing for us to get off to a good start is controlling the controllables. It's like throw strikes, know where your stuff plays, and just control your at-bats. I think as long as we control what we know we have power over, we're going to have a great start. believing ourselves, and as pitchers are out there doing their thing on the mound, just making sure that they know that they have us on defense. They have 7 guys behind them, 1 in front of them, and as hitters, we just want those pitchers to be in there with us as well. We want them to be part of our at-bats, and believing in ourselves, being coachable, and having confidence, I think, are the 3 big things.
We've got our guys, we've got our locker room, we've got our culture, we've got our wins so far, so we're ready to go.
And those games are electric. You got to find runs when they give them to you. You got to come up with big hits, and I think this team's got the heartbeat and the identity to do that.